What's up, people? We is back. We is back. I got that on stop, y'all. God dang. No, that Chinese food ain't no joke, y'all. Gotta take your time with that. But today, y'all, we got a good one, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, we go live every day, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time that is, wherever you from, you ain't got to worry about no notifications. You ain't got to worry about no alerts. We live every day, 11, anywhere from 11 to 11:15, man. So if we ain't live by 11, back. What's up, people? Clemson, what it do? Yeah, we got a good one today. It's all Diddy related. Because earlier on the live I did earlier, I don't know how many people saying it looked like YouTube ain't sent out a bulk of notifications or they ain't had me in the algorithm. Whatever happened. But earlier today, maybe I think I went live about 6 o'clock. It's like whenever we talk about Diddy, right? First name come up is Justin Bieber. Usher, look what he did to Usher. Look what he did to Justin Bieber. It's like, hold up, man. Let me get this on my history. That's my history real quick. Deal reels. Alright, just want to get this on my. Matter of fact, we're gonna start right there. Oh, so hit that like button, hit that like button. Alright, so cue the dawn, what it is. Yeah, right. So, like I was saying earlier, we was talking about Diddy and shit, Justin Bieber. Because everybody talks about Justin Bieber supposed to have been touched by Diddy, and Diddy supposed to did some wild things to him. I don't know if it's true or not. I know one thing for sure. G-Man, what it is? What's up, Raisky? Hey, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought we was ready to lose that game. I was scared. God damn, y'all. It's like, yo, in those type of games, right? If we lose, it ain't a good game. You feel me? Like, I don't know how the game went. If we lose, it is not a good game. But we pulled it out, so that was a great game, man. Salute to the Ravens, man. But what I was ready to say is people keep mentioning these Bieber and Usher and all this shit that they supposed to have going on. And one thing I can say for sure is in that video where Diddy was with Usher, it looked strange. It looked very strange. I mean, not Usher, Justin Bieber. It looked wild. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Cause we gonna get busy today, y'all. Cause yo, who's at fault with this, y'all? If Diddy or the industry really preys on these children, right? Who is at fault? You know? Cause I was thinking, right? Like me being a parent, you know, and I got boys, I got kids, and if I wanted my kids, you know, say I was like a LeVar Ball, you know, and how he raised his children. You know, he basically propelled them to the NBA. Worked with them on and off season. Say my kids was similar. Say they rapped or sang or, you know, they had a little group going on. And I happened to run across a music exec. And they tell me, look, man, I like what you're doing with your boys. You know, I can take them from A to B. You know, I just need you to give them to me. Me knowing what I know about the industry, I'm like, man, fuck no. Like, we ain't doing that. But we keep hearing about these situations, y'all, where these parents are giving their kids away. However they doing it. With R. Kelly's situation, we're going to talk about that. You know, I showed y'all some text messages. We're going to go through the text messages. I can show y'all what. I think her name was Ezriel Kelly or Ezriel. I don't know her last name. But what her parents was doing and how they was trying to get her to, you know, seduce R. Kelly while she was a fucking juvenile. Then you got the Diddy situation with Usher and Justin Bieber, and it's like, yo, what type of people do this, and how accountable should they be? You understand? Because let's say the rumors about the industry is true, right? The rumors is true. You really gotta do something wild if you want to reach, superstardom. And these parents know that. They know that. They know the game. They know what they gotta do. But yet they still that's what they saying, yo. They still are giving their kids to this predatory industry. Who's to blame? Now, of course, you gotta blame the industry, But it's like, yo, whenever we had these situations, let's say they are true. Every allegation is true. Whenever you had these situations, yo, parents never take any accountability. We ain't never see a situation where if Diddy did anything to Usher, if Diddy did anything to Bieber, if what Kelly did, we never seen a situation, yo, where parents was held accountable. So I looked into some of these parents, interviews with Justin Bieber parents or mother, interviews with Usher mother, and I'm gonna show them to y'all. But first, this is the video with Bieber and Usher. And I got some more that I already got lined up. But everybody's seen this video.
If you're a YouTuber and you want to save hours managing your library,
what's up, Ty?
Come check out how you can edit your end screens, cards, and descriptions of all of your videos.
And he knows better than be talking about the things that he does. Another day, another resurfaced Diddy video now gone viral.
He's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives.
In fact,
so he had a friend with him. Where's his friend at? If Bieber had a friend with him, where's his friend at? Can his friend vouch to any of these things that Diddy posted done to him?
Justin Bieber bringing more heat rapper who's pleading his innocence from behind bars after being charged with sex trafficking and racketeering.
Holmes allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs.
Got me a Lamborghini. And
Not the Lamborghini.
It's not the video. Hold up. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's not the video. Second to steering wheel. Here you go. I think this is the worst video right here. Justin Bieber is obviously uncomfortable in this video. And Diddy is wild as a motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Why are you hanging out with Justin Bieber? Like, this whole thing right here just don't look right.
I mean, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
Young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'll tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Ray Scott said that a billion times. It was the organization of it. It was the organization. That's why they turned it into a Rico. It was organized. He used his resources. He used his people, his maids. Just the way we used to hang out is wild. All right, so I found some videos, man. So matter of fact, let me tell you what prompted this video first and foremost. So I seen a video, because Bow Wow was another one, y'all. Bow Wow admitted that he been hanging with Snoop since he was a fucking 6-year-old. So Bow Wow was on what platform was that? Math Haifa platform. I want y'all to listen to what he had to say. So this right here is a picture of Bow Wow. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Bow Wow, Dr. Dre. What you mean, yo? It was a Rico because it was organized, bro. You know, Rico is an organized crime, basically. In order to fit anything under a Rico, it has to be organized crime. So the organization of the freak offs, the fact Diddy was using his inner circle because they called it Combs Enterprise. It's like a business inside the business. And Combs Enterprise was, you know, his staff, his managers, his what you call it, bodyguards, his, you know, his cooks, his maids. And he used these people to design these freak offs. So let me explain it one more time. So say Cassie picks out the place for the freak off. Once the venue is picked out, oh no, not Cassie. Cassie calls the escorts. Say the manager picks out the venue. All right, we're gonna use Trump Hotel. Then Diddy had his crew to go in. They gotta bring, you know, it's these freak offs have everything. Say he want rose petals at the freak offs. He got the rose. He got the baby oil. He got the towels, and then say his bodyguard link up with the person that got the drugs. Look, you get the drugs, and we're gonna bring it all here. So after the freak off is done, then you got the cleanup crew. They come clean up, make sure the hotel was spotless. You know, say somebody got hurt, or let's use the video with Diddy beat up Cassie. You know, that was a freak off. See, the freak off got out of hand. Diddy had to put his hands on Cassie afterwards. You have somebody that would buy the tapes, you know, or if they're not trying to buy the tapes, they got to get threatened. And you put that all together, you got an organization. You got an organization with one common goal in mind. That's the thing about the Rico. It got to be in furtherance of. Everybody doing this in furtherance of these freak offs. It's real loose. You understand? Like it's real loose how they put it together. But I see how by definition they was able to make it a freak off. I mean, make it a Rico. But hit that like button, y'all. Ready rock and roll, y'all. So the question today is, everybody keep talking about Justin Bieber and Usher and what Diddy and others supposedly did with these children. And these children just don't end up in their hands. Same situation like with R. Kelly. So if the industry really do have a problem and it preys on kids, right? Where's the parents' liability? Because I'm ready to show y'all a video of Bow Wow. And I want y'all to listen to what Bow Wow had to say. So they're saying it's like a gang type organized crime. No, it's just everybody came together with one common goal in mind. The plan, the freak offs. That's all, bro. Yeah, we ready to talk about all that. So this is what Bow Wow had to say. Make sure y'all share the live, y'all, because we ready to get busy.
Gave me the Snoop like at 6. Like, oh, y'all want to take them? There you go. It's gonna be this might be the way out of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so you gotta think, man. Me being 6 years old, my mom literally gave me up in a way. Like, here you go. There was just me, Snoop, Deborah. That was that. And then I ended up moving in with Nancy Fletcher. That's one of Snoop's background singers. And she like all over the doggy style albums and singing and all that type of stuff. And I ended up staying with her. So yeah, I was around a lot of shit. Smoke, gang banging, all type of shit.
Your mother gave you away at 6. Mm-hmm. Just the way you said that, it kind of sounded a little. Y'all ever have a conversation about it? Because that's it.
Nah, I was trying to find something instead of making it put like she said, like, nigga, go ahead, get your fuck out. Yeah. I was trying to find something to say, but you know, that's gonna be a phone.
I mean, at 6 years old.
Yeah, at 6, I was so like numb to everything. I really didn't.
At 6?
At 6, yeah. I never once. I didn't start. I'll tell you this. I didn't start missing my mom until like 3 years, maybe like 2 years. I was away from her, living in LA. So we were always talking on the phone and whatnot. It wasn't towards like the ending stretch. And my mom gave me the Snoop.
That is strange as a motherfucker, y'all. Like, yo, how many? That's what I said. Like, if my child had a gift in whatever, sports, music, yo, I couldn't imagine just, like, yo, he said his mother just gave him away. At 6 years old, gave him the Snoop. Here, take him. He's all yours. Let me run it back again, y'all. Like, yo, that's crazy to me, y'all. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But I want y'all to listen to some of these parents. You know, because maybe the industry preys on certain parents. Maybe it's single parents. Maybe it's parents with addiction. Maybe, you understand? I'm just trying to get a better understanding of how this happened. And I hope that we can, before it's all said and done, of how this happened, yo, and who's at fault. If everything is true.
Like, at 6. Like,
it is, Robert.
There you go. This gonna be this might be the way out of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so you gotta think, man. Me being 6 years old, my mom literally like gave me up in a way. Like, here you go. It was just me, Snoop, Death Row. That was that. And then I ended up moving in with Nancy Fletcher.
Yo, he gave Death Row, y'all. Do y'all remember Death Row in the 90s? His mother, hold up, y'all. His mother gave him to Snoop and Death Row in the 90s. In the 90s. And then he say he ended up staying with their road manager. Like, yo, what the fuck? Listen to him, y'all.
One of Snoop's background singers. And she like all over like doggy style albums and singing and all that type of stuff. And I ended up staying with her. So yeah, I was around a lot of shit. Weed, smoke, gang banging, all type of shit.
Your mother gave you away at 6. Mm-hmm. Just the way you said that, kind of sounded a little. Y'all ever have a conversation about it? Because that's deep.
Nah, I was trying to find something to say. Instead of begging to put, like she said, like, nigga, go ahead, get the fuck out the house. Yeah. I was trying to find something to say, but you know, that's gonna be a phone call.
I mean, at 6 years old.
Yeah, at 6, I was so like numb to everything. I really didn't.
At 6?
At 6, yeah. I never once. I didn't start. Wow. I'll say this. I didn't start missing my mom until like 3.
Yeah,
like
that man on
years
that topic.
I was away from her living in LA. So we were always talking on the phone and whatnot. It wasn't towards like the ending stretch, and my mom gave me the Snoop. Like,
so Big Low, you saying the same thing happened with Ray J and B2K? Who they get sent to? Like, yo, is this like yo, what is this? Is this like a fucking, I don't even know what you call it. What do you call that? Is this like a kids for cash type of deal? Like, are they paying them? And that's what I'm trying to understand, yo. So it's like, if you know this is the code of conduct in the industry, right? If you know this is the code of conduct, this is how they operate. In that sense, and I'm gonna let y'all hear from his mother. I don't know how many people actually know who his mother is or heard her talk. She got interviews. We go ahead from Justin Bieber mother too, because that's another person that comes to mind. She got interviews. So we're gonna go. I just want to get an understanding of these women or these type of people that will allow their child. He said he ain't start missing his mother for 2 years later. Like, yo, when is the next time she seen him? Like, like, I don't, this is mind-boggling to me. And it sounds like Big Lo said B2K, to look up B2K and that man. So it sounds like this is the way to go. If you want your child in the industry, you got to give them to us. What you mean? What about Usher mother? Usher mother gave her son to fucking Diddy. No, we gonna listen to all the mothers. We're gonna listen to all the mothers. Well, so let's start with Bow Wow's mother. Do I got an interview with Bow Wow? I don't think I do. I think I got Usher mother though. So the same thing happened to Usher too. Let's see what I got over here. So first I wanted to look at This right here. So this is Justin Bieber getting a deposition. I don't know what this deposition was about. Your name comes up in this deposition.
Good. I'm fighting against price gouging.
Like, I just couldn't imagine getting my kids up.
Make Western PA stronger.
You get career, you know Raymond Usher? No. You know an individual entertained by the name of Usher?
Yeah, Usher. That sounds familiar.
Isn't it true that Usher was instrumental in starting his career?
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb?
This is just you trying to harass the client.
Why his lawyer cut him off? Like, why is that such a touchy subject? We got to find out what was Justin Bieber being deposed for. But the lawyer cut him straight off as soon as Usher's name came into play.
Before we came back here, you would ask me.
She's going to let her read back the question. Thank you for your memory.
I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. I'm sitting right next to you. Okay?
I said I think I was instrumental.
Oh, let me hear back from the public court.
He said detrimental.
Instrumental.
All right, so
I think I was instrumental to my own career.
Thank you, sir. But my question was Usher, was he helpful to your professional career?
Yes.
Is Usher a close friend of yours?
Yes.
Is Usher a confidant?
I guess. Yes.
Has Usher given you career advice?
Is this an interview or a deposition? I'm confused.
Please, sir.
all right, so what I wanted to do also is look at his relationship with Usher. Cause we're gonna get to the bottom of this shit. Straight up. Yo, because like I can't understand it. It don't make sense to me. Why are these parents giving their kids away? And it's like, some people in this world, y'all, is so hung up on greed, that they will literally sell their children. It's wild, y'all. I know it's a wild concept, but it's way too many instances where that is the case. A man said B2K, how many other, we already know the Nickelodeon thing. It's a whole documentary on Nickelodeon and the things that they was doing to the kids. And one thing that's been proven, I guess we could say it's been proven, that a lot of these kids that come up in the industry young, by the time they get older, they done fucking lost it. They done lost it, yo. Like, we probably got Orlando Brown. We could throw Raven Simone in there. She don't like she got it all. Justin Bieber, he got some type of issues now. It's like, we keep having these instances where these kids come into this industry at a very young age, and by the time they're adults, they are not the same kids that we remember. What is going on? And who's at fault? Who's at fault? Because I'm going to tell y'all this. They're not breaking up the industry. Like, however they run, if they really doing this is code of conduct. It ain't changing. Now, they might be, some chips might fall along the way, but it ain't changing. So if you got a child, are you really willing to put them in that situation? So, like I said, I wanted to look at their relationship, the relationship between Bieber and Usher over the years. So I found some videos. I even found an interview where Justin Bieber was sitting down with Diddy, All right, so this is Usher. A lot of people probably saying this.
Jermaine Dupri's. I said, you know, why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager? I'd love to meet with you and do this in a formal setting. I'm late for an appointment with Dupree,
Right.
and I don't want to keep him waiting. Let's just do this the right way.
And then you have him come to audition for you, right?
Actually, a few people. My wife at the time.
Right.
It also was Perry Reed.
Yeah.
L.A. Reed's first wife.
So you were all sitting in a room
We
somewhere.
were in a room.
Yeah.
And I showed her the video. And Perry says, are you crazy? You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these dick pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts. Or are you sitting there? Usher, are you sitting down with him and saying, yeah, show your cock or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey,
What the
listen,
fuck is
he
just
has a
fucking
mind of
Howard
his
Stern
own.
be
What
tripping?
he chose to do with his penis is his
Yeah, Chris
prerogative.
Cross too.
He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher, is
I have
somebody...
nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private parts, man. Come on.
We're gonna go back to that interview because it was some more in that interview where they asked him about the Diddy parties or growing up in the house of Diddy. We're gonna get to that, but I want to find out. So I want to look at their relationship, yo. See if there's anything odd, anything strange between Justin Bieber and Usher. You know, do they still got? All right. So this is Bieber talking to Diddy on live. Then we're gonna hear from the parents. Like, yo, we gonna figure this shit out, yo. Something ain't right. Got way too many instances where kids, like my man said, there's way too many instances where kids are being left with adults in this in the entertainment industry, and they always seem to blow up. Like it's like they don't reach mediocre success. It's like they reach top notch. You talking about Bieber? Crisscross at one point they was at the peak of fucking hip hop, youngest they was. B2K, they done had a serious run. It's like, yo, it's almost like, yo, this is the cost of fame. It's like this is the cost of fame, yo. But me as a parent, yo, we don't need it that bad. We don't need it that bad. We will go another route. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the question. Why aren't they thinking like this? It's like, yo, y'all, I just couldn't imagine doing that to my child, yo. I couldn't do it. And I couldn't do it.
10 years, you know what I mean? When I mentioned a lot of answers, we have some answers, but there's a lot of answers that we still need. And as we know, things seem uncertain. And so what I would like to say is for those people who are putting themselves on the line, all the workers, all the people who risk their lives every day to be put in uncomfortable situations, we just want to say thank you. Diddy and I both, and obviously your family and my family, we both just are so grateful that you and I get to stay home and be with our loved ones and be with our family while they go in and day out and do what they do. So I appreciate them, and I know that that's your same heart as well. So
Yeah, no doubt. Those are great words. I feel when I'm listening to you, because I've known you for such a long time. I feel the Lord speaking through you when you speak nowadays. And
Yo, like I couldn't.
Words really mean a lot.
Yo, if Diddy did abuse him, I couldn't be on live talking to him, yo. Like ain't nothing to talk about. Like you would think that. Let's say everything is true. You would think that, yo, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be in the same vicinity as you. So why is Bieber on live with Diddy? I mean, he don't look real comfortable. You know, I can say that. Look like he got a cold or something. Like he must be sick. That bitch with a whole hoodie on.
Shout out to you and Haley, and just your whole family. And
Absolutely. I'm so honored to be on this call. You know, I respect you so much. I always have, always will. What you've done to this planet, who you are and what you do for your family is something to be commendable. And people look up to you all around the world. So I just want to say thank you for your encouragement to me. Obviously, what you mean to the world is so special, but obviously to the Black community and what you're doing right now,
I just want to say raising awareness for the Black community and what is happening. It's absolutely ridiculous, and what you're doing is powerful, and it needs to be said. So I thank you so much for doing that as well.
Thank you. Love you. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Boy, I'm about to call you sister.
Man, whatever you
Man, I'm here.
Say you gonna call him what?
That's right. Yo, we love you. Till we meet again, my brother. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. You guys. Hey, Quincy.
Yes, sir.
Love you so much. Miss you.
I love you. Miss you.
On my heart, man.
We gonna get up. I love you, bro.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Love.
All right, guys.
Let's keep it rocking. Have a trust the people.
So that had to been during the pandemic. That was 2020. And the reason I'm doing this, y'all, for people that, you know, the trolls in the comments, because I really want to fucking know. Like, yo, I don't get it. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me that people will do this with their fucking children. If everything is true. All right, so then you got Justin Bieber opens up about P. Diddy experience. What's this is right here?
Bob Mercury will champion policies that unleash Keystone Energy, cut reckless spending, and stop.
Yeah, but see, this the thing, y'all. We got these situations where, like R. Kelly, like you'll see some of these guys fall, but why aren't the parents ever liable? Why aren't the parents ever liable, y'all? 'Cause later on in the video, I'm gonna show y'all some messages between one of R. Kelly victims and her parent, and an interaction that they having about what she need to do to seduce R. Kelly, knowing her child was a juvenile. She didn't get in trouble. She didn't go to jail. So it's like, what? Every now and then somebody gotta take a fall, but we can't charge the parents because we need this system to run. Is that what it is? Is the parents not being charged because this is a well-oiled machine and we need this system to run? We just trying to figure out what's going on, Ty. Make more laws holding parents accountable. So this is Justin Bieber talking about Billy
that I was just living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff in my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Do you think the person that the you of then was on a path of self-destruction?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I would, for sure, 100%. Yeah, it would have been no bueno. It was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive for sure. It was dark, but I want to definitely tell my story. So
said it was dark.
If that, no, it was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive.
Oh, let me take that back. What are you talking about?
Was on a path of self-destruction.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I would, for sure, 100%. Yeah, it would have been no bueno. It was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive for sure. It was dark, but I want to definitely tell my story so that if that resonates to anybody, that they can hopefully learn from it.
He definitely don't look happy right here.
The music comes from somewhere.
Right.
Maybe it comes from this youthful naivety and this desire to escape something. And then you get out there in front of the world, and then it comes from a place of wanting more of it.
Yeah. I mean, just think about how young I was and so impressionable. And you have everybody telling me how awesome I am at all times, you know? And, like, I just want people to understand, like, the psychology behind why I potentially could have problems in my life. So, yeah, thank you for being here and helping me tell that story. But, yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted.
Justin Bieber obviously been through something.
And I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. Yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
Do you realize
You're not even looking up?
The story is every time I have a conversation.
You know, this is a sign. You know, when somebody's talking, looking down, that says a lot, y'all. Like, you gotta pay attention to the body language.
Just searching for some kind of truth that can help.
Look,
I commend you for going there and asking the tough questions and the things that people don't want to talk about and they don't
definitely lost it. And that's what I'm saying, Owen.
And I want people to take a look at my story and hopefully my words can.
We're gonna hear from Jane Dale. See that, and that's the thing, Owen. But it's like, why? Like, if this is a real issue and the whole world know about it, why don't they have a system in place to stop it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why don't they have a system in place to stop it? Is it that this is what they want? Is this how they find their brightest stars? Like, yo, it's crazy, yo. We gonna figure something out before it's all said and done. Let me see what else. I got some more videos. Now, I haven't watched none of these videos. Just some of them I've seen them before, but a lot of them I just skim through it, and we're gonna watch them together. So this is, damn, I fucked it up. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're new. So this is Justin Bieber in the studio with Usher. Somebody definitely covering it up.
Know my credit score.
If this really going on,
Tell me what my credit score is.
it's a lot of people involved.
I use my
Me plus you. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. I'ma tell you one time. One time when I met you, come on. Wow.
I ain't mean to stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you Island Def Jam recording artist Justin Bieber is getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin? That's right. That's right. So look out. We're coming.
All right, that wasn't really nothing. So how old was Usher at this time, y'all? When Usher got a hold of Justin Bieber, this was after Usher was dealing with Diddy, right? It's like what they got. They got to send him to certain people so they can teach him the ropes. Usher reacts to Justin Bieber becoming a dad. All time living with Diddy as a teen.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
That was L.A. Reid idea. Why would L.A. Reid? Why would that be? I got an idea for you, Usher. You're gonna live with Puffy for a year. I don't understand that. Like, yo, what was the benefit? I guess, you know, like to show him the industry, but yo, why would you recommend a child to stay with an adult that's not his father for a year? For a year. Like, why would you recommend that? How does that even come to, you know, none of this stuff makes sense to me, y'all. It don't. I couldn't do it.
Flavor Camp.
Yeah, that's what it was called. And you're
Me
going to
either, Owen.
Puff Daddies. He's going to
Ain't
pretend
nobody
Do you
babysit my
understand what
kids.
that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey,
10
it
or
was
11.
curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
and I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, you know, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your parents were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any?
So how does his parents? How does L.A. Reid have him? That's what don't make sense. So he stayed with Puffy for a year, and his parents ain't know nothing about it. Like, yo, who are these parents? It's almost like, I'm just speculating, saying everything is true. It's almost like, it's like families that you know, that's their job. Their job is to produce stars. You understand? We're going down a rabbit hole, y'all. Their job is to produce children that the industry is going to turn stars. But it's like at a certain age, you got to give them up. Give them to the industry. We got them. Now, they might go through some wild things. You know, they might not be the same. But at least you're going to be rich. And at that point, who's to blame? And it's like, if the people know this, if we talking about this, y'all, the feds got to know it. CIA has to know it. Like, there's no way, if this is real, there's no way this is this big discussion. It has been a big discussion for 30 years, maybe longer. And the feds don't know it. So what the fuck is going on? Why is nobody trying to stop it? It's like, yo, it's like this machine that's been moving, and they don't have a problem with it.
So you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat, or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stay up longer than them.
And what kind, do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like, you know,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
13 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See?
All right. So we're gonna hear from some of these parents, because these can't be sane parents. There's no way. There's no way they sane parents doing this. So this is Justin Bieber interview with Diddy.
This 2011 clip from Jimmy Kimmel Live is going far. Diddy wants Justin Bieber private.
And he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
In this video, Scene Diddy Combs tells Justin.
No, y'all. I think I got that whole interview. Y'all. Or at least a longer clip than that. I ain't sure. But we may find out. Justin Bieber. Is this the same one we just watched? No, this is something different. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We go live every day at 11 p.m.
When I got out of the Army, I couldn't wait to get home to Pennsylvania.
I remember
Every day at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday through Sunday.
free markets hired hundreds of people downtown. It really helped Pittsburgh bounce back.
Now I'm running for Senate to help America bounce back. I'm Dave McCormick, and I approve this message.
You got me a Lamborghini.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time. He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
That's wild. Why would Puff buy him a Lamborghini? He wasn't signed to him. It's like he promised him a Lamborghini, but he ain't got it yet. And this is a kid. See, y'all, there's no reason for Justin Bieber to be hanging with Diddy. Like, if you was a parent, right? Say you ain't know what your child was, and your child pops up on, what's this, Jimmy Kimmel? With fucking Diddy talking about this.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, when is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time. He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
You got me a Lamborghini.
That's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, when is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time. Lamborghini for a day or two, and he got access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national.
He said he talked about it last time. So Justin Bieber must really wanted this Lamborghini that Puff promised him. Fuck around, never got it. All right, so let's hear from some of these parents, y'all. Has anybody ever listened to Justin Bieber parent, his mother, talk? She got interviews. Let's listen to his mother. See what type of woman she is.
Us two get wrapped up in our.
So this is Justin Bieber's mother right here.
Patty, thanks for today.
Thank you for having me.
life has been a whirlwind for you in the past couple of years. Your whole life has changed. Justin's life has changed. Tell me how you've adapted to that.
You know, one day at a time. It's you know, a lot of travel and sleepless nights, a lot of time changes, but you get used to it.
Where the father at?
Change too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, I mean, you know, I've watched some of the interviews that you've done in the past, and many people are calling you Justin's mom, and I know as a mom, you're very proud of your child. But who is Patty Millette? Who are you?
So many of us do get wrapped up in our child's identity. You know that you know, we become so and so's mom, and from school and sports teams.
It seems like she's
that
ain't too.
But you know, I don't know. I'm a daughter, a friend, and
Kind of soft spoken.
I feel
probably
like
can run over top of her.
I have a purpose, and I want to, by writing this book too, is in sharing my story and helping others is part of why I'm here.
Let's talk about the book. At the very beginning, you talk about a dream that God gave you, and really telling you to start at the beginning as you went through this house and saw all these rooms. Tell us about that dream and why.
Oh, that makes sense, Krista.
Well, in the dream, I was, you know,
in Lavar, that's what I'm getting at. It seemed like it's a pattern of these children not having fathers around. It's always just mothers.
To clean the rooms, and so I would start in one room, and there was all kinds of clothes, like up to my, like past my knees. There was clothes, pizza boxes, garbage, toys, and
so they was in a trailer park.
Room was a girl's room of different ages, from baby, toddler, all the way up to 18, and I couldn't clean the room, and so I was so overwhelmed I just cleared a path out from around my legs until there was like a hole around my legs, and I was so overwhelmed that I couldn't clean the whole room. I just stepped out of the room and started in another girl's room.
Okay.
And you know, I realized that these little girls were, I feel like, well, I'll get to that in a minute. So in the dream, I was in these little girls' rooms, and I couldn't clean the rooms, and I was so overwhelmed, and I heard God's voice in the dream, and I heard him say, "Go to the beginning of the house." And so I went downstairs, and to the first room of the house was the living room. And so I pulled everything out of the living room: the couches, the chairs, the lamps, the
I wonder how
everything.
I wonder how her relationship is with Justin Bieber now. Have anybody seen any recent pictures of them two? Like Justin as a that would say a lot in my opinion.
Rugs, pulled it all outside, and cleaned everything, and repainted, and brought everything back in. Just the stuff I wanted to keep. I kept the garbage and everything outside, and just put back the things I wanted to keep. And I felt so satisfied that I had finally cleaned one room of the house, and then I knew how to go back into the next room and just do the same thing and just take everything out. And so when I woke up, I realized that these girls' rooms represented me at different ages, and all the junk I had to clean out of my life, and all the pain that I went back to try and clean up, and I was overwhelmed, and I didn't know where to start.
That say a lot.
And I went back to the beginning of my life to start from the roots.
One of the earliest memories you say you had was witnessing your dad leave, and that you're talking about junk, you're talking about pain. That played an instrumental role in how the rest of your life really played out.
Unhealthy relationships.
It did. You know, your mother and your father play such a significant role.
All right, this will tell. She ready to talk about her parents. This will tell us a lot about who she is and what she is willing to accept and what she's willing to do. And y'all say she lived in a trailer park. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. Her living in a trailer park. How many kids was it, y'all? Was it just her and Justin, or did they have a lot of kids?
In you developing who and your confidence, and just your whole makeup and how you feel and think about yourself. And so when my father left, at 2 years old, of course, I'm thinking I'm to blame. I'm responsible. Please don't leave, Daddy. I'll be good. I promise I'll be good.
Because he thought it was all you. You were the reason.
For sure. So in him leaving, I thought, what's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough for him to stay around? And so that right from early on put a seed of, you're not important into me. And it just set the stage for a lot of other things in my life.
And as you got older, abuse started entering your life. Tell us about the struggle with that, because I think as I was reading,
I ain't saying trailer park make her a bad person, but it was financial issues. It was financial issues if she was living in the trailer park. That's not every case. Some people choose that, but some people live in trailer parks because that's all that they can afford.
How much could one little girl take? Again, you want to protect your child. You want to, hide them from everything in the world. And I know that's what your parents probably wanted to do for you. But they couldn't stop these people from coming in. They didn't know probably what was going on. What was it like being abused time and time again by countless
she was abused.
Abusers and not feeling you had a voice?
She was abused, y'all.
It's terrifying. It's thinking back on it, I even right now talking about it, I have all this like righteous anger rise up for that little girl. As an adult, looking back at that little girl and just thinking like, it's not right. So living through it was painful, but it was confusing. And for me, it was my normal. I didn't know. I didn't know what it was like to not have it in my life because
she needed the bag.
That was my life.
And you say that, at one point, because it was all about sex at such a young age, you thought, maybe I should become a prostitute. Maybe I should become a stripper. I mean, it seems like all my life is sex.
Where are they at? Have anybody ever seen them?
So many, like, girls that I've known that have become strippers, dancers.
Yeah.
They, a lot of them have been sexually abused or raped, and it's so sad because when you lose your purity at such a young age, you start to think that you're not worth it.
Oh yeah, so she's a prime candidate. She is a prime candidate, y'all. Prime candidate. Y'all said she got 4 children, lived in a trailer park, was abused. Father ran out on her. Oh yeah, she's a prime candidate. I'm just trying to see if they got their picks, yo. Is any of these people's stories similar?
Your self-confidence, your self-identity, and your purity, you kind of attract what you believe you're worth. And it's
what did you were worth back then?
Not much. I attract really unhealthy relationships.
Hey, Sharon, my mother wouldn't either. But some people different.
I thought about when getting older, and
you gotta remember too, y'all. She was. And I'm not making an excuse for. I'm just trying to assess her situation. She said she was a victim of assault too at a young age.
Being a prostitute, and in my mind, it didn't sound all that bad when I was younger because I had already lost so much of my innocence. I had already lost so much of my self-worth. And so it's so easy for me to see how people can go into that life. I mean, now that I've got healing, never in a million years. But it was so easy to fall into that back then.
But you had this little kernel of hope.
Was she addicted to drugs?
To church. You had said yes to Jesus a while back. And so I see, even in that little girl, you were still holding on to that hope that you had committed.
Like I said, that when you don't believe you're worth much, you are attracted to people who sort of meet up to those expectations. And I was in a lot of unhealthy relationships. When I was 15, I was date raped.
G-Man.
And then I started just dating, the wrong fit for my life. And,
yeah, G-Man, but she looked like she probably was mentally weak. Like you would think that if she was a victim, she would protect her, yo, but she probably was she don't seem like she too what's the word I want to use, man? Confrontational. You know, it's probably easy to get over on. That's just me speculating. I don't know for sure. I'm just basing this off of the vibe that I'm getting from, you know, how she answering these questions and her body movements and, you know, just trying to assess her.
I dated him when we were teenagers, and
She had Justin
he
Young.
came from a broken home, and so we were both broken, and we were both just really. It was such a toxic relationship, on again, off again, and thankfully he's not the same man today. We've both grown and we both changed. So, but it was rocky, relationships growing up.
And drugs played a huge role
Yes.
in you just trying to pacify the pain.
Oh, and she was on drugs.
Which doesn't help a relationship.
And she was on drugs.
No.
Add drugs and alcohol to the unhealthy relationship. So yeah, for me, I started dabbling when I was about 14 and drinking a lot and doing a lot of, smoking a lot of pot and doing LSD actually.
LSD.
And it just got out of control.
Was this a way of kind of just quieting all of these emotions that were just raging through you?
Oh, so I see how they got judged. I see how this happened. And that was the reason for this video. Because I'm trying to see how do this happen. And I get it. Based off her story, it makes sense. Not saying she was right, but I see how, if people came to her with a certain amount of money or a certain type of business proposition, shit, she might go. To change that situation, to change life, as wrong as it may be. As wrong as it may be, yo. And that's the point of this video. Some of these parents, yo, are hung up. And I don't think it was greed for her. For her, it sounded like desperation. It was desperation, so she was willing to take a shot. Even if she had to give her child away. She was taking a shot. And it paid off. Monetary. But if you look at Justin and how he is, you can tell Shorty living with a lot of demons, man. You see I hold the man the cat? Thanks.
Definitely self-medicating. Yeah. The drugs and everything just sort of numbed my pain.
And at the same time, your relationship with your parents, as you say, your parents only did what they could do. Your stepdad and your mom. She wasn't used to really communicating her feelings with you that much. So she didn't know how to do it, even though she was there.
Right.
Talk about that relationship and how that played a role
true too, Leon.
Everything that was going on in your life. Again, at such a young age,
really?
14 years old.
Chris Cross is before Bieber. Way before.
I love my mom, and I know that she...
And it's so evident in the book that you absolutely do love your mom.
She's an amazing mom. She is so strong. And Justin says that I'm the strongest woman he's ever met. Well, my mom is the strongest woman I've ever met. She's a rock. But she had her stuff that she went through too, and so for her, it wasn't her thing. She just didn't know how to talk to me, and so for me, I had to go to.
You don't think that's how she really is, Owen?
To somebody, a counselor at school, and even though I knew she wanted to be able to talk to me and she meant well, in a sense, I felt abandoned, and it was hard for me to be able to.
This Justin Bieber
reach
mother.
out and feel connected.
And I mean, again, Lisa again came back into your life. You went on a camping trip with your friend and her grandman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this was she was abused.
There was several years of sexual abuse as a child, ongoing from 2 different abusers.
Damn.
And then when all of that, had stopped, and I thought I got past all of it, I was 14 or 15 camping with my best friend and her grandfather.
She probably did, Big Low.
Her grandfather sexually abused me, and when I went to tell her,
her grandfather,
she didn't believe me. Yeah, years later she found out that through cousins and things like that, she believed me after a while, but at the time it was really tough.
And so how do you communicate to young people now? I know you said you saw a
Think she
PSA
lying, Shay?
on TV that really gave you the energy and the courage to say no to your abusers, and that had ended. But how do you encourage young girls who, I mean, you've walked the walk that a lot of these young girls are walking. How do you communicate that to them, that, there is power and you can say no in the midst of that?
I
Because
think we got a good
as you said,
understanding
you're
who
just
she
going
is.
through a lot
So,
of pain and felt like you did.
So Diddy and Usher name always pop up too. So I found a conversation between Usher and Diddy on live, similar to what Diddy did with Justin Bieber. He did one with Usher too. Matter of fact, let's go to this first.
Kamala Harris is lying, saying she'll keep us safe. But Kamala's been soft on crime since day one.
Because
she
probably wasn't. What it sound like? They probably caught her when she
That's
was.
what was said.
They probably caught up with her when she was on drugs. People. And like I was saying the other day, when you got people, right, that's hung up on greed, and they do anything for fame and stardom. Excuse me. You got people that use that against them. So I got ass reflex, y'all. My bad. As long as you got people that's hell bent on fame and stardom, and they willing to sacrifice morals, principles, honor, dignity, they willing to sacrifice anything for it. You're gonna have people that's willing to cash that in. And which one is the worst? You understand? Which one is the worst? Is the person that's hung up on greed worse than the person that's willing to play on that greed? It's a fucked up situation. It's crazy that it's like this. But when it come down to Bieber mother, they probably caught her, y'all, when she was completely on drugs. She got all these children. Her mental is fucked up. And then they see Justin Bieber on YouTube. And probably when they met Justin Bieber and they seen the situation, they probably like, oh my God. And, they probably presented it to him like, it's a better situation. And, we're going to take great care of him. But we see the result of it. Yeah, they made a lot of money. But Justin Bieber today, I think he got some type of disease he battling with. I seen a video he was talking, he was drinking lean and he was popping these pills. Like, they introduced him to a lifestyle that he was trying to get away from, basically. You feel me? It's like they took him from a lifestyle that he was used to, with his mother, because his mother was on drugs, so that lifestyle probably was similar. But they sold her a dream that, nah, this is gonna be different. We're gonna put him with the best of the best people. We're gonna have him here, and there. But in reality, they took him from a bad situation to worse. If everything is true. I heard something about Rihanna. So we ready to switch over to Usher. Jane Dale reveals what Diddy allegedly did to turn Usher to send him to the hospital.
If you don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive, what happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. I heard it from some music executives.
I can believe that. His mother was on drugs.
To speak on their name, they doing programs and everything like that, and they may be doing some. They may speak on it themselves, but I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking, and we was around some people, something like that.
I'm gonna get to that
and
too.
Then some people might say, "Yo, I don't F with that dude." And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And was probably say, "Yo, man, I don't F with them. I'm getting out that industry and everything like that." Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, Nick was bleeding from the butt.
What the
and that's
fuck?
What was said.
That's crazy.
But I didn't even have a name for the kid at the time. Then you heard, and that's what happened. And that's just, that's something that you heard. You don't know if it's true. You just heard it. So, and just to hear this, and this
Yeah, I know he did.
thing where they saying that they got kids coming forward and said that he did that, that's just crazy. And like I just said, that's just something that I heard. It's something that I didn't know. It's something that I ain't see. A lot of people want to, because Gene Deal has spoken on certain things that I've heard, I have spoken on it. But then they were just trying to say, I know. No, I'm not scared to say what I heard.
Yo, but that's dangerous.
To it, then it's truth to it. Let them find it.
That's dangerous, though, y'all.
Things that I've saw or things that I've witnessed.
You can't just be slandering people's character with things that you heard. See, and this is the reason why I don't really put no validity in none of these people, yo, because all of these people supposed to be close to Diddy, right? Or close to whoever. But y'all was close to him for however many years. If you was hearing these things back then, right? Whatever you heard, you still chose to work with that man. You still chose, in his sense, to protect that man. So whatever falling out y'all have, now you want to expose it all? I don't really respect that, y'all. Like I say, I relate that to a friend or homeboy or homegirl that when y'all fall out, now they telling all your business. Like I don't really rock with that, man. That shit phony to me. You don't even know motherfuckers be lying and shit. Man, try to make you worse than you really are. You know how people be.
I've said it. I'm not afraid to say what I saw or what I didn't see. A lot of people want to make up shit. I don't make up things. When I say Puff go in the room with two girls, you understand, and another guy and a rapper, and then all of a sudden they cousin try to go in the room, I throw them up against the piano, they run out the room with grabbing towels and they naked. They still have two girls in the room. But people want to make up a lot of bullshit and say what they want to say and flip it the way they want to flip it. I tell it like it is. But you got these guys, you got these people out here, man, you know what I'm saying? All this is for entertainment, man. Some people want the truth, some people speak the truth.
Yo, you can't, what the fuck? See, I never watched this. See, this is why I don't watch these people. Yo, you can't play with people's lives for entertainment. Like, yo, you can't do that. Like, right now, what we doing is we just trying to figure out what's really going on. But you can't put wild allegations. Like, I don't know if they did anything to Bieber or not. But you got people that's presents themselves like they close to the situation. And they throwing out allegations. And then they say it's for entertainment. No, hell no, this is somebody like, yo, when did the world switch to this? To where as though you can put anything on a person's name and then call it entertainment. No, yo, because it might be entertainment to you, but it's this person's reality. And I don't think you should play with that, man. I don't think you should play with that. Really don't.
Some people don't even know the truth and it smack them dead in the face, bro.
Man, Sweet the Pimp C,
But
man.
I tell you one thing, it's from my mouth to God's ear. And all these clowns can say whatever they want to say. Like I'm just saying, he lived a rock and roll lifestyle when I was with him, bro. I don't know about his sex addiction and stuff like that. He was a totally different person, bro. When I try to tell people that, they don't understand that. He was probably doing some of those little snake shit.
Yo, why is like he changing his story, y'all? Oh, hold up, y'all. Hold the fuck up, y'all. Seem like he backtracking? Yo, is it just me, yo, or do it sound like he is backtracking? Yo, for the past however many years, he been going to talk to anybody that listen, talking about how Diddy this monster, he know all these stories, what Diddy did to Cassie, what Diddy did to Kim. Now it's like he backtracking. Yo, let me know if y'all getting that same feeling, y'all. It seems like he backtracking to me.
Stuff like that, you know, but the magnitude and what he was doing with the freak off parties and all like that, yo, I didn't experience that with him. That was not my experience with Diddy or Puffy or Puff Daddy. That wasn't my experience with him.
And you had no idea who Usher was when you heard about him?
I didn't know who Usher was at the time. It's all gonna come out some kind of way, bro. All this is God's. This is gonna be. This is something that was put in place.
Yo, I'm not defending Diddy, yo. I'm defending the real from the fake. Yo, it's about what's real versus what's fake and what's fabricated. I don't play with another person like that in their livelihood, in their image, in their character. Like, yo, you don't do that to people. But what we living in a time right now where that's acceptable. That's acceptable. But I just can't get with that. I was born in 1985. You feel me? The internet started becoming a thing when I was already an adult. I just can't fuck with that, yo. And it seemed like, yo, that's what people was doing, yo. It's like, I can't believe this. I can't believe I just sit here and watched him say these things that he said. And I seen previous interviews. Where he was standing on it. It wasn't speculation. It wasn't, I didn't know. It wasn't, I didn't see. It was, this is what he done. Now he backtracking, taking it all away. And when it come down to Diddy and them lawsuits, y'all know how we done talked about that at length. You know, it's probably a lot of new people over here. We done talked about it at length. But for this video purpose, you know, because every time I do a live and we discuss it, everybody talk about Bieber and Usher and this person and that person. So I want to know, and what I'm trying to figure out is, who's at fault? Let's say everything is true. Who do you blame? Is it the parents? Or is it the industry? Or is it that it's some parents so hell-bent on their kids getting in the industry that they turn a blind eye? And in that case, are they victims? In that case, are they victims? Can you know what you're getting yourself into and then claim a victim? If I decide to rob one of y'all, right, and I get killed during a robbery, am I a victim? Did that make sense to people? If I go rob a liquor store or any store, convenience store, and I get killed during a robbery, am I a victim? Let me know, y'all, because it's the same type of situation. You can't know what you're getting yourself into and then claim victim when things don't go your way. Because if I would have completed this robbery successfully, I'd have been a suspect. I'd have been a suspect, right? But if the robbery is botched and I get killed, am I a victim now? I just think, yo, if these things are true, yo, these parents be held accountable. So I had no clue he was backtracking on that video. Like, these videos, I just clicked them to have them in my history. I didn't watch none of them. So I found a conversation between Usher and Diddy. Here you go, right here. Hold up. God damn, I fucked it up. Shit. Did I go to the Usher and Justin Bieber one yet? Usher and Bieber play one-on-one.
We wanted to use Premiere to create a prose-based visual montage, like a.
That's what we do, y'all. It's about having people thinking, man. That's what it's about.
So we got Jay Williams right here. See? Come on. We got Usher, Scooter Braun. Right there.
I forgot Justin Bieber can hoop. This don't have no relevance. We can't get nothing from that. Look like they just having a nice little time. But that's saying, can you have a good time with somebody that basically kind of trafficked you in a way? Oh yeah, the conversation between Diddy and Usher. Here you go, right here. With that like button, y'all want to support the platform, Cash App at the bottom of the screen, Baltimore Swag. If y'all want to support the platform, all donations are appreciated. You know, YouTube don't pay nothing for live videos.
We want to thank y'all for calling in.
Thank you.
When everything's back together, we'll take a hot Pilates class.
Let's go.
Together.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was talking to some kids.
Take a hot Pilates class. Peace.
Yeah, G man, that was strange, G man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need to have that.
What up, big bro? Yo, man, y'all keeping it funky up there,
That's my little brother right there.
Yeah, man. What up, yo?
Exactly. That's exactly what Jaguar Wright was. Jaguar Wright is a disgruntled artist. Jaguar Wright, to me, what I see when I hear her speak, she was somebody that played the game. She played the game. She was a willing participant. And since it didn't go her way, they probably didn't keep promises. She decided to flip the table over. You're not a victim to me. You can't, if you against this shit, against it. Don't just be against it when it don't go your way. No, be against it from the very beginning. Don't be against it when now your career is over and now the writing is on the wall and no, hell no. No, don't do that. Be against it in real time. Because everything matters, man. Intent matters, y'all. Intent matters. The reason why people do things matter.
Just in this real hard time, it's really great to be able to dance it off and also to just really shed a little love, man, to the world, to all of the workers and all of the people who continue to try and just keep some normalcy going in this real hard time, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Say what up, Dr. Baby. Say what's up. Say what's up.
Hey, yo, you know when I give you nephew, your nephew, you acting like that, bro. What's up, man?
Say what's up.
What's up?
Yeah,
man. Yeah, what's up? You been feeling good?
Nah, yeah, man, feeling great, man. I mean, considering all things, I think that, it's really important that we unite right now. And I was just, there's a lot of things that have happened over the last few weeks that have just been that have really redefined how we think, how we move, and what we feel, and what we can rely on is that we have each other. And I was really proud. I know that, this is all about the celebration of today, Easter. Happy Easter to everybody out there. But also, too, that sacrifice that was made for us, is so relevant because this type of connection between humankind, this is what heals issues like this. This is why God allowed us to be able to stop and really have this moment. But I also, too, just want to take 2 seconds to recognize you, Puff, because you always, you always do the right thing, and Matt, you don't always do the right thing, but you do the right thing for the most part.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
You do the right thing, and as much as it tugs on you to be, you know, that leader and to be the person who puts this very, very difficult reality on our back, which is 300 years of a hard time for African Americans. I think that the information that you shared the other day on Revolt YouTube was important. You know, those facts that you shared about Illinois being, you know, I think it was 47% of the deaths that are there in Louisiana and also too in Michigan. People don't know that around the world. You're looking at that number and you don't understand how those statistics are really, really affecting our communities. So it's just really important to have that information. I just
So they're not talking about how they see they having.
But I wanted to just come on.
The way you grow.
They're having casual conversation. This is somebody that supposed to have done something to this. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, how can you have a casual conversation with somebody that did some vile things to you with eye contact?
See, you get better with your craft and to see the man that you turned into and the consciousness that you have. I know you've been speaking to Harry Belafonte because you put me up with speaking to Harry Belafonte. So your consciousness, you know what I'm saying, has really been a shining example. And
I ain't gonna lie.
The way you just spoken and articulated.
I said, don't look happy right here. You looking at him like, man, please. You bluffing motherfucker. That is the look you giving him right now, y'all.
So imagine me having guardianship for you at 13, and then now you speaking the way that you speaking. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know, I'm so proud of you. And you know, when we was on the dance floor one night and we was talking about the pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to play this James Brown thing.
Fuck is the pocket?
And you know, we talking about the pocket. That's the magic pocket. To all the dancers out there, that's the magic pocket. Hey. I need that.
I'm gonna have to take my shoes off for this one.
Yeah, take your shoes off.
Hey,
let's play that.
We can't play no music. And he performing for him. All right, so let's check out Usher mother, y'all. See what type of woman she is. Has anybody ever seen Usher mother interview? She done interviews too. Is this it? She talked about her son at the Super Bowl. Did she ever talk about her life? All right, here you go. One-on-one with Usher mother.
You know, I just never really wanted to. You like.
See what type of woman she was.
Dave McCormick said
Now, not many people saying this.
a huge victory. McCormick said abortion should be banned with no.
Of my interests, my mother has been there to help me understand what it is to face adversity. But yet,
Whoa, hold up, y'all. His mother was there to help him understand how to face adversity.
through any of my interests, my mother has been there to help me understand what it is to face adversity, but yet still come out on the other side optimistic, because family matters more than anything. My mother has contributed everything to who I am.
It's like another single mother.
Being a single woman in a male-dominant industry who believes in something that no one else believes, and that is that her son is special and has a special gift from God. Seems pretty unrealistic, to say, hey, no, that could be the biggest artist in the world.
When Usher introduced at the beginning of his act, when he first went out to Las Vegas, the first show, you were surprised? Why? I wasn't really surprised. I really was sitting there, and it wasn't the first show, but it was maybe the third time I went out there. And I caught myself I was at awe because I would watch him perform, and I was thinking about the things that when he was actually
you would have been Tevin Campbell
or performing that record, and I really got lost. And I told him that, and I was just sitting there, and I was just, and I think at that point he called my name, and I didn't even hear it. He said when I was.
I want to hear about her.
So my mom's not even listening. Usher, where does this talent come from? I can really sing.
Oh, hold on. She can sing.
I had nothing to do with that at all. Thinking about, from the beginning what we went through, and to see him on that stage and know that he did that. I had nothing to do with that at all. That was all Usher. Where does this talent come from? I can really sing. His father can really sing. Could really, really sing. So why did you never record? Well, I was in gospel, and I just never really wanted to. You like being behind the scenes? I really do.
Not that she's a manager, y'all.
Like being out front. I am the person that makes the magic happen, and I want to spend my time, working on making it perfect, and if you're on camera all the time, first of all, you gotta watch your weight.
Yeah, I don't really see. I don't get Bieber mother from her. Only things they got that's the same as they both single mothers. They both were single mothers. Yo, how many siblings Usher got, y'all? Is there a lot of them too? It's about 3 of them.
That's just not my style. I like taking my time, mastering the moment. When did you recognize that your firstborn was so talented?
Oh, see, so definitely more than one.
Usher performed. Pete actually sang in my youth choir. I was the youth choir director at our church, and so he would lead songs. So I knew he could really sing. But it wasn't until he joined a youth group that came to perform at his school. That's when I realized that he had talent. Now, how would you describe?
All right, so Carolyn, so what happened? You say she was a good mother, so I kind of see how Justin Bieber was able to, how they was able to get Justin Bieber. What was how they pull it off with her? Because she gave Usher up too, right? Or at least for a year. Did she give Usher up? Did he have guardianship over Usher for more than a year? Or is it like Bow Wow? Bow Wow said he left when he was 6 and he ain't come back. Like, how was this situation? Do anybody know? How was the Usher situation and how he get in? What's up, Trent? How did he get in the industry?
You strict? Were you liberal? Were you a little bit? What was your parenting style? I was liberal and strict because I wanted them to be able to voice their concerns, struggles with me.
A .world domain name that welcomes.
Yeah, so why did she allow her child to live with Diddy for a year? Like, this seems like a mother that, it might have been a struggle, Maybe this was the greed. Maybe this parent was the greedy one. Justin Bieber's parent was she was addicted to drugs. She had a rough life, rough childhood, ain't really have it all there. And it sounded like Usher mother have to have been probably the greedy one. She was the one that was willing to risk her child for success, for free, for monetary purposes. Cause just based off of how she talking, I don't see the flaw. Like, I don't see the troubled history, the troubled past, the abandonment issues, the sexual assaults, you understand?
I wanted them to be comfortable where they would share anything with me. And they did. That's the relationship that I had with my boys, which was a little different than the relationship that I had with my own parents.
Oh, here we go.
I really wish my parents were here today to really see what Janetta really did. Because, I was one of those kids that, your mom and your dad, they were really concerned about a person's character. And I didn't understand that at a young age, how important a person's character was. And so I would want to do certain things, and my mom was like, "No, that's bad. I don't want you hanging out with that person." But she was really, really strict. I couldn't have those conversations, with her about what I was actually experiencing and what I was going through. So that's kind of the difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from her, because she a man. She a manager, so she kind of want the limelight a little bit. She ain't front and center, but being a manager shows that she want to be in that lifestyle. But that lifestyle was intriguing to her.
Afraid to express yourself. So with my kids, I was open. I was their friend. I was the mother. I was the person that you could talk to about anything. And I mean boy things, girl relationships, whatever you're going through. And my advice was, okay, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, that's what it's saying, like, if everything's true.
It's up to you to make that decision as to how you will handle that situation. But whatever and however you handle that situation, it's yours. So that's how I brought my kids up. I listened because I'd rather them talk to me than a stranger. So I wanted to be just open.
So when you came to Atlanta and your son gets into this group and he's doing well,
that could be possible too.
How did you make sure that people didn't take advantage of him?
I was assertive. Okay? I did my homework. The industry that he wanted, as a single parent, it was very difficult at first, but it was his dream. So I had to really do my homework. And that's how I nurtured that career is, I found the right people to associate with. And plus I come from a business background. My father was a businessman. He had a store. He had a grocery store and he had a snack shop. So we had to work in the snack shop and grocery store. So I already really knew about business and people. So
yeah, she wanted to get into business.
Really, with that music industry, was something different. It was something different, something new, something I knew nothing
She wanted
about.
to get into business.
But I searched and I found this book. It was Everything You Need to Know About the Music Business by Donald Passman. And I studied that book. And really, truthfully, that's how I won. That's how we won. Usher was he was passionate about what he wanted.
I see that too, Shar.
And I knew that he would be fine because he was tenacious. And I was assertive. So I knew we were going to win.
But people reacted to you.
She did say I won. I missed that too, She definitely said I won.
You were his mother and also his agent at that time.
Yes. I did my job. People judged me by the way I did my job, but I protected my son and my artists. I knew when to be the mother and I knew when to be the manager. And because I had his back 100%. So, I expected, people to think, oh, she's difficult. No, I'm not really difficult. I'm just doing what's best for my artists. There are no ulterior motives here. I want the best for him. And I think that's why he has sustained. is because I was very, that was as a mother also.
I can see
but
greed
I
from
was
her.
lenient. I let him do his own thing, make his own choices, But
let him make his own mistakes.
I did. I let him make his own mistakes. And that goes back to what I said from the beginning is, okay, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here. So when you make that step, you have to own it. And that's exactly what he did. He made his mistakes, but he owned it. And I'm not going to even call it a mistake. He made choices. And it wasn't a mistake because he owned it. And he learned from it.
Is there one you can share?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Never mind.
Thank you.
That's
your face said everything.
That was crazy. She says one you can share. Why you ain't share it, moms? But these are right here. Now I'm ready to show y'all the worst parents. These are the worst parents to me. These are the fucking worst. These parents right here. Wait till I show you motherfuckers. These right here. And I think they from my fucking city too. These parents right here, y'all, are the fucking worst ones.
Being abused, she would have called her. She would have called home.
So y'all remember these parents?
First of all, thank everybody for coming on such short.
These were supposed to be R. Kelly victims. These two. Mother, father. Hold on. We're going to hear from them. And I'm going to show y'all some messages between her and her daughter that y'all probably ain't seen before. They came up during the R. Kelly trial. Trying to... All right, here we go, right here.
I'm not rich as hell. I'm the one that really needs to break.
No, we're not defending R. Kelly. We're talking about these goddamn parents.
Kamala Harris is gonna make
and are these people really victims? Like I said, y'all, are they really victims? If I try to rob a store and I get killed, am I a victim? Am I a victim? A lot of these people, some of them out of desperation. I think if everything is true with Usher, I can see greed coming from her. You know, she was in a choir. She wanted to be in a lifestyle, you know. And like I said, y'all, as long as you got people that's in them type of situations, y'all, you got people that'll prey on it. They're going to prey on it. And I'm going to show you this family. Y'all going to watch this press conference. After this press conference, I'm going to show you some messages that was being sent back and forth between the mother, the father, and the daughter, and how they was orchestrating their juvenile daughter about what they should do to R. Kelly, or what he should do to R. Kelly. But then they got on press conferences and they did this.
We need Kamala Harris.
Is this what's playing?
Because it's like if this is a machine, and this is how they want it to run, these parents need to be getting in trouble, man. Why aren't these parents? Why aren't these parents getting in trouble? That's my question. Why aren't these parents getting in trouble?
Go ahead and speak.
I want to thank y'all today. The accusations that Mr. Kelly has brought against my family.
I'm talking about the parents.
Horrific, and it's just unworthy of my family to deserve any type of things that he's saying in the media about us. We are a solid family. We care about our daughter. From day one, the only thing we wanted to do was actually to see our daughter, hear from our daughter, and make sure she's fine. If she wanted to carry on a relationship with Mr. Kelly, that would be her prerogative. But as a parent, our thing is to make sure that she's healthy, safe, and sound, and make sure she's fine. That's what we've been saying since day one. We have been on the media multiple times Even when Mr. Kelly has had a concert here in Atlanta, Georgia, we have went to the press, and the only thing we wanted to do to make sure our daughter was healthy, safe, and sound. If she wanted to continue with a relationship with Mr. Kelly, that would have been positive. But the most important thing for us, to make sure she's healthy. Thank you.
I'm Joycelyn Savage's mom.
And Curly, and that's where I'm kind of getting at. It sounds like this is a fucking machine. That's what it sounds like. This is a machine, and this is how they run it, yo. Because it don't make sense, yo. It don't make sense. We got all these situations, all these examples, and no parent has ever been charged. No parent. You understand? Like, yo, that's not strange to people. No parent has ever been charged. Like, yo, it's crazy. Wait till I show y'all what these parents was doing. Now, since their daughter been gone for a certain amount of time, I think it was a few years at this point, and I think they're from Baltimore. They decided to do press conferences. But I'm ready to show y'all after this press conference. I'm going to show y'all the messages that they was texting their daughter. Mother and father. What they was texting their daughter to R. Kelly.
Only thing I want to say, Joycelyn, if you're seeing this message, please know that I love you. I'm your mother. I love you dearly. Nothing that we've done was to defame you or to embarrass you. We went from seeing you to not seeing you in 2 years. So that is a clear indication to us and as a mother that something's definitely wrong with this situation. And we won't stop until we have our answers and make sure your well-being is okay and that you're safe and sound. Thank you.
And so just to reiterate, the statements that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly stated about the Savage family receiving funds, we have not received any funds. There's absolutely no proof of us receiving funds. And we would ask Mr. Kelly, if he truly believes that, provide the receipts. We've also, and we'll provide, Dante will provide you the emails that show who flew Jongelyn Savage up to the concert to meet with Mr. Kelly for a business relationship, a business arrangement where he was supposed to produce music for Joycelyn Savage for Sony. We have proof of that as well. This case is about receipts, and it's about actual proof. And so with that, I will take any questions that you may have in the video.
Can we talk to Mr. Savage again? This morning when Gayle King interviewed, the interview with Gayle King and Mr. Kelly this morning, he spoke specifically to that first meeting at the concert. And your attorney representative, talked to you about that. Can you talk a little bit, walk us through what happened at this concert? He said you were angling to get her on stage, and that's where it all sort of started. So
look,
clarify that?
Yeah, of course, that never happened.
He was trying to get on stage. Wait till y'all see these messages, though, y'all.
Mr. Kelly's manager came to our boutique to see the girls perform. And I wanted them to see how a big crowd, because Joycelyn had already performed with other artists here in Georgia. She was already had an EP, which is multiple songs already out. And he wanted her to see a stage performance of a big, large crowd. So it wasn't just Mr. Kelly was there. It was other artists that was there also. So the whole thing was for them to actually to go there and see how big of an artist and see and actually get a feel for what it's like. And from there, Mr. Kelly had passed on a number. I guess one of his nephew, which is my daughter, was there, Jalen. And I told Jalen, give me the number. From there, my wife took over the number, and they made contact with Ms. Shira Mack, and that's when the meeting adjourned from there.
You guys went to Chicago when he turned himself in a couple of weeks ago?
No. We planned on going to Chicago, but we received word from law enforcement that it would be better for us to remain here in Atlanta and let the investigation continue.
Why is it you think she's being held against her will when she has gone on record as saying that she doesn't want the contact?
Let me explain, everyone. My father passed in 2017. My mother, Shirley Savage, also wanted to speak with her granddaughter. She pleaded on YouTube because that's the only line of communication to try to reach out to my daughter. My mother was very ill and my father was very ill. She actually tried to communicate with Jocelyn, had no communication, and my father passed after that. She was supposed to come to the funeral. We made every type of way to reach out to her to get her to come to this funeral. No way, form, or fashion did she show up. No type of contact was made. And at that point, she did not come to the funeral.
To remind you, grandfather, granddaddy, and Joycelyn and me and Joy was very close with him.
Yes, also, they was very close with them, with my father. So let's be known that as a parent, as a grandparent, as uncles, as niece, nephews, whatever, you have some type of relationship that you can't talk to anyone in the family. No one, if it's not me, if it's not my wife, not her sisters, no one, grandparents, is that normal, guys? You tell me if it's normal. I don't think so. That's a sure sign of Stockholm Syndrome that's going on right now.
And this was hard for you and your to watch R. Kelly.
Took out Boogie in his nose.
What was that like for you? Did you all watch it as a family?
Yes, we did watch it as a family. It's disturbing. It was mostly disturbing for all of us. I sit there and I want to not just pray for my daughter, but pray for Mr. Kelly to get some type of healing. I am a man that grew up in the church. My daughters grew up in the church.
Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all that. So you see how they was carrying it. Let me show y'all. What the fuck? A spider on my computer? Fucking spiders, man. Fucking spider just a spider just appeared on my fucking computer. This was fucking. Y'all seen that bitch sliding down the fucking computer? What the fuck? Alright, so look at this dude, y'all. Hold on, let me turn the computer around. Don't forget to support the platform, y'all. If y'all fucking with the show, man, Cash App Baltimore Swag, man. Support the movement. Ain't nobody else gonna go through. It's probably the only conversation we gonna have like this. I gotta go all the way up. Why is she not moving? Yeah, wait till y'all see these messages, y'all. It's gonna fuck your head up. What some of these people, some of these parents are willing to do to get their children a shot of a fucking shot of fame. It's sad, man. It's really it's disgusting for real. It's really disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Alright, let's slide the screen down. Oh, there you go. Alright. It's fucking disgusting. Where is it at? Must have fucking passed it. Let's see if this is right here. Wait till y'all read these messages. You can be like, man, wow. Man, these people was crazy, man. People was fucking crazy. Like, for real. The real kind of crazy. Phone call. In person. That's not it. Hold up. That's it. I told him correct. I think I was 14, 17. That's not it. Like this industry, yo, if this is how they operating, this is crazy. It's crazy that they've been allowed, just been allowed to persist for so long, so many years. I think this shit right here. All right, here you go, right here. Look at this, y'all. Do you think he was working undercover? So fool. I don't know, but look at this. Look at this right here, y'all. Look at this shit. You see how they just talking, right? Now look at this. So this is the text messages between, look, Mom Dukes, Mom Dukes, Mom Dukes. This is the text message between Ezreal and her mother. All these messages. Now, of course, we ain't gonna be able to read all of them. But let's just go through some of them. Government Exhibit 233. Where I want to start? I gave you the number because, all right, I'm not in the studio here. Although when I met you, I did not know you. So this is how talking to R. Kelly. Let's see. No, let's see from my this is the mother text message into her. So I gave you the number because I like you, but I would love to hear you sing a song. So what we'll do is you will call me around 7 and I will let you know where to meet me. And I'll just come down and meet you, okay? Where am I looking for? Tell his ass clean the fucking bathroom. Don't be long, he's supposed to be practicing. Have a great day at school, it'll be okay. Father's almost there. I'm trying to look for when she was coaching her daughter on what to do to R. Kelly. I'm on the phone. This man trying to screw, but I'm not. But I'm trying. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me go back. What the fuck happened? I done fucked it up. God damn it, y'all. I done fucked it up. How I go back? Shit. I done messed it up. All right, here we go. Try to go. Oh, my first pair of t-shirts, Mr. Gordon. He's just stupid trifling. Dang. What he say? Send me screenshots. Do you work songs for Travis? Alright. This man trying to screw, but I'm trying to make it business. He knows you're a singer, but he ain't playing. He ain't playing. He want to F. Since he can anyone he want. If you don't keep his curiosity pegged on a step, but I'm gonna have to put him in his place. Look, this mother is telling the daughter, keep his curiosity pegged on a step, but she also said I'm gonna have to put him in his place to let him know. I already told him, you ain't no groupie. He said that this morning. So you got to play cool. I'm on my way, so make sure your hair look fly. No makeup. Natural. Just lip gloss. He must like natural. So she say, doing that now. So she say, oh, you so fine. Be ready to sing something. Because I asked him his favorite old school song. He said he has many. He will tell you excuse me, when he talked to you. So she say, do not go with no one if you don't make it. If you don't make it, Maya, don't tell no one. Don't do nothing. Take no drinks. If he get it, he will have no respect for you, and you won't do nothing with your music. So you have to be serious and let him know you about your music, just like he was, and he was trying to get on. Now, people do not know how to write. Men like things they can't have, so you want him to have respect for you, even if it means losing an opportunity. And if you let him know that you're not a groupie and not fast, but you have been so. Yeah, why is no periods, man? Not groupie. If you let him know you're not a groupie and not fast, but you have been so to your music, you haven't really dabbed into dating you, but waiting for the right person. All you need, all you needed was jeans and a shirt, sexy but casual. You never listen. Call me when you get to school. Put your license somewhere in your car. Do you have a folder in your ice important papers? Where did she get to talking about how? Where's detail? When Kelly texts you, yeah, he said he was staying on the tour bus, but he wants to get a hotel room for just y'all so y'all can get away from security. Listen to this mother, y'all. Oh heck no! What the heck? You should have said why rum. I know a great studio. Laughing my what's called. What we gonna do? SMH. I don't know. He wants you to call when you ready to meet. So, and mind you, this girl lied about her age. She said she was 18, but you see, I'm still in school. He can tell you where. I'm not in the studio. Although when I met, did not know you were trying. Fuck, man. I'm not in the studio here. Although when I met you, I don't know. I did not know you were trying to sing, so I gave you the number because I like you. But I would love to hear you sing a song. So what we'll do is what the fuck? What will not will do is call me around 7. You know R. Kelly illiterate, and I'll let you know where to meet me. And I'll just come down and meet you. That was his last text. Watch him out. Sorry. All right. Continue. But you wait for your dad. I believe prepared 3 songs. He will meet you and listen to your songs. Please have your glasses off. All right, here we go. Be prepared to sing 3 songs. He said he will meet you and listen to your songs. Please have your glasses off, head to side. Mama knows best. Pretty hurts. And third, your choice, don't yell. Put on a show, dance, grab his hand, shimmy, wiggle, sit on his lap, entice him. This is a mother talking to her juvenile daughter while singing. It's all about performance. This is your chance and opportunity. Don't blow it. Good luck. I love you. Did you send a pic today? I guess you need to talk to your dad to get with the time, but you will have to FaceTime. You had to FaceTime him before you leave to find out where, because he wants you to call him. Did you see my last text? I will send you the text I sent him. Hold up. You heard the girl told the mother told the girl the shimmy. Look, here goes some more. Take off that ugly lipstick. I told you he don't want you to be grown. I told you to keep your hair curly. That shit look a mess. You need some jeans or shorts. You trying to look grown. He wanted you because you look young and innocent. That's what he wants. Not a little girl trying to be grown. You're a damn fool. Listen, look at this shit, y'all. You don't listen. Call him from your phone. I told him your phone was dead. You got your bro phone. Call him now. Then text him because he just called me from a different number, but I didn't answer. You gave him a ride from school. Let's messages. Never again. He freaking thought I was alone. Stop calling. I'm so mad with you. I love you. You need to make sure you're okay. Relax. Relax, Ma. He calling. Don't pick up. I hope it was worth it. Oh, so this must when she must have had sex with him. Hold on. You fine. I should have left work at 6. You would have been there. What you saying? Song pretty hurts from the beginning? I know, Mama knows best. Not really loud. I know I practice. Sing, not yell. Hello, are you there? So this the mother touch. She must not get no messages back. Where are you? Why aren't you answering my phone? Hello? Are you okay? Where are you? Really, I'm upset. Please hit me. You need to answer your phone now or we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so the police here. What the heck? I'm okay. So this is her texting back. So after the mother told her to entice the man, do all this shit, she stopped answering the phone. The mother sends the police to the house or to the studio. Yo, wow, we've been talking. Shake my head, nothing crazy. Wow. Blew everything, never again. So this is her responding to her mother. Stop calling me. I'm calling you. I'm going to call daddy. I'm so mad for you. I love you, but I love you. You need to make sure you're okay. I love you more. Relax. He calling. Don't pick up. I hope this is worth it. Yes. I know, but I have your phone because your bro gave it to me. He was like, are your parents strict? Because if I wasn't, what the fuck does that mean? If I fly you, could I said, tell him no, we not, but we need to make sure you're okay. And yes, you can fly. So this is the mother telling the daughter she can fly out. Yeah, yes, I'm saying. But this is the point of the video, and we ain't gotta read too much more. What do people think, yo? Like, I don't know. I know it's crazy. I know that no child should be going with a motherfucking adult. Like, no child. Not unless they supervise. And I just could never send my kids away like that, man. Couldn't send my kids away. Yeah, she was on bullshit. You see she was on bullshit. And see, all this is things that came out in court. Like, all of these messages came out in court. That's where it came from. It's midnight. You got class. I'm in the parking garage. Did you make it to school? As there was a folder in your car with ice stuff I need. I slept all morning, sleeping. Let's see, I keep it. And mind you, he thought she was motherfucking grown. Yeah, HB, this shit crazy, yo. It's wild. All of it. That they were just talking about the guy Travis. I need to call Travis. Travis looked like they ain't even know Travis. They had a good relationship with Travis. Hotel Dolphin at Downtown Disney. I don't want to be the reason you miss your opportunity. As you say, since you grown, go meet him now, stay with him, and leave from there to school in the morning. Yeah, that was a good one since you know everything, and he's so cool and blowing up everything. Like, yo, this is insane, yo. Like, these people is crazy. These people are crazy. Yeah, it's like they did want that extra check, man. I don't know though, y'all. Like, it's a wild situation, y'all. But I don't think you can want what these people is offering and then call yourself a victim when it don't pan out. I don't think you can do that. And I think for the parents that's putting their children in these situations, if the things that they saying true happen, yo, these parents need to be in trouble, man. they need to be in trouble, man. Unless this is status quo. And this is how they wanted to run. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because all these messages came out in court and them parents still ain't get charged. All these messages came out in court and them parents still didn't get charged. So what the fuck is really going on? What the fuck is really going on, y'all? Is this a motherfucking well-oiled machine? Yeah, y'all. She did get the bag. That's what it sounded like to me. Wow, for real? That's crazy, Flim Flam. That's what it sounded like to me, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I know it's crazy, y'all. And I know, I mean, I don't get back to the Diddy case. Like, we not ready to see no cleaning up Hollywood, y'all, because I think this is Hollywood. And this is how they want it to run. If it's running like people suspecting, this how they want it to run. Regardless of who go down in the process, you know, every now and then they gonna have, you know, they're gonna have a token to take a fall, but yo, we ain't never gonna see the fall of everybody at once. And anybody selling that shit to y'all is fucking lying. We'll never see that, y'all, because we haven't seen it yet. Only way what's up, bad guy? Only way we'll see everybody coming down is if they start locking these parents up. It's the only way we'll see it. That way, the next group of parents that's willing to motherfucking sell their kids for fame or know better. You know? It's like you at least stop the beginning phase. You know? You at least stop that. But I don't think they want to stop none of that shit, man. Yeah, for real, Shar. We is back. What's up, Scooby Doo? Yeah, I don't think they want to stop none of that shit, man. It's fucked up as it may be. I couldn't imagine. Even when you hear Usher mother, she talking about, oh, he made a lot of mistakes. We won. Like, is that really winning? Like, what's winning to people? Is that really winning? When you gotta sacrifice your morals and principles? Hell yeah, Bloodline, we've been live for 2 hours. Is that really winning when you gotta sacrifice your morals and your principles? And your integrity, and your dignity, and your manhood or womanhood? Is that really winning? I don't think it is, man. I ain't willing to sacrifice an ounce of my morality to win. I ain't. Not an ounce. I die broke first. Before I sacrifice what I believe in and what I stand on, I die broke, yo. Happy. You feel me? As a man of integrity. What's up? You said I bet our parents felt like they did nothing. Obviously they felt like they didn't do nothing wrong. What's up, Ray? Man, you know how we do. 11 o'clock every night, 11 o'clock p.m. Yo, don't forget, y'all, if y'all want to support, if y'all enjoyed the live, y'all, Cash App Baltimore Swag, man, support the movement, man. We rocking and rolling every day, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out my uploads. Man, what's up, man? Don't say nothing crazy, man. He said Dad look like a pimp. He probably is a fucking pimp. That shit is sad, yo. It's sad that people was willing to do that, yo. I couldn't imagine, yo. I couldn't live with myself. Like, how do you live with yourself? And then got on the news and played the victim. Like, yo, y'all fucking gave y'all child to this man. Underage. Lied to him. Underage. Knowing he has a history. And I see what the thing is when it comes down to R. Kelly, I think people preyed on his ignorance, his lack of intelligence. You know, R. Kelly couldn't read, couldn't write. You see some of the messages, them bitches ain't make no sense. They played on the fact that he was illiterate and his lack of intelligence and his whatever sexual things he had going on. So it's like even after all the allegations, this 2017, 2015, you still gonna give your child to this man for an opportunity? Man, fuck out of here, man. Yeah, you ain't lying, Leon. They will. If that's how they moving, they will. They will. Everything come back full circle for sure. They gonna everybody get. That's one thing about life. You get what you deserve, man. You always do. You work hard enough, you gonna get it. Like they say, Julio worked hard to die. He did. And you see where he at. No shade to him, just being real. YBC dude too. And you get what you earn, man. You chasing death, you gonna get that motherfucker. You chasing prison, you gonna get, that's where you gonna go. If you chase it long enough, you know, God only gonna protect you for so long. Eventually he's gonna let you go. I tried to warn you. I showed you all the stop signs. I gave you all the warnings. You said you wanted to keep going. Continue. That's what life showed me. Straight up. That's what life showed me. But let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. It's another day of QBG News, and I'm out.